originated when some animals were brought to Hunshai called Nekonomotaji. I think the closest to the English translation would be huge pasture caterpillar. These were in fact huge animals, having lengths of 25 to 35 meters, a height of about 4 to 6 meters, and a weight of 17 to 30 tons. They had no skeleton, and their whole body was based on very strong muscles. When these animals gave an extraordinarily good yield in meat for the consumption of workers. Nekonomotaji were very strange beings. Their huge heads had a huge mouth with extremely sharp fangs protruding from a part, but they did not use their mouth to feed, but only to defend themselves and fight with mating rivals. Their long, muscular body was provided at the bottom with hundreds of legs like those of myriapods. On the belly, between these legs were hundreds of holes with mouth, that is hundreds of small mouths breaking the grass and grazing it while Nekonomotaji walked on the pastures. All these mouths were connected to a lot of digestive tubes that led to the stomachs of this being. The body of these caterpillars were divided apart like a kind of cylinder, and each such part of the body had such a stomach and several mouths that fed it. The defecation was done only through a hole in the last cylinder of the body, to which was attached a huge intestine that ran through the whole body from head to tail and was connected by a series of smaller intestines to all stomachs. We can assume that this was the case for people. In fact, these animals still exist on several planets where they were taken by Oni or other species, and when you will travel in the galaxy, you'll probably be able to see them with your own eyes. But as fierce as they seem, they were gentle. Nekonomotaji never attacked beings who did not endanger them. They are gentle and heavy. On their home planet Grok,